Alright guys, welcome back to Alt Play. Today I feel like playing Picross, just to de-stress for a little bit. So I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna ramble for a while, so feel free to join me if you enjoy rambling. Let's see, let's do normal mode. I understand Picross, so it's not really too much of a challenge for me. These are 10 by 10s. Yeah, we can do 10 by 10s. I'll do a little briefing. Don't I normally play with the music off? Yeah, I normally play with the music off. Give me a second. Alright, that's better. Okay. I'll explain a little bit of Picross for those of you who haven't seen me play before or haven't seen the game yourself. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay. So this is a typical Picross puzzle. You have a 10 by 10. There's 10 squares going across and 10 squares going down. And you use the numbers along the top side and the left side, or the right side. It could be on the right. It doesn't really matter. But you use the numbers along the sides in order to help solve what the picture looks like. The numbers tell you how many consecutive colored-in squares there are. So like I said, this is a 10 by 10. That means there's 10 squares going across. We can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's 10 going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And the numbers, once again, mean that there are that many consecutive colored-in squares. So, for example, this 10 here, you can see this 10. This 10 means that there are 10 consecutive squares colored in going downwards. Now, if it's a 10 by 10, if there's 10 squares going across and 10 going down, and there's 10 consecutive squares colored in, that means all 10 of these are colored in. Pretty simple, yeah? Same thing for this column. There's a 10 here, so that means all 10 are colored in. Let's take a look at this side now. We have a 9 on the side. That means there's 9 consecutive squares colored in. If we look at this this column on the far right, we have a 0. That means there's nothing in this column that's colored in. So if there's 10 squares in each row, and the last column says that there's nothing colored in, that means there's 9 squares left, so all 9 of these are colored in. Okay, so now we can take that and apply that to the 7. The 7 says there's 7 in a row colored in. Now we have 9 squares left. Remember, there's that one column that's not colored in at all. We have 9 left. So where could this 7 be? We can count from the far left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be the last of the 7, counting from the far left. And counting from the far right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be the last square for the column on the far. Counting from the far right. Now, there's an overlap for both of those. In both cases, far left and far right, this square, this square, this square, this square, and this square are all colored in. That means no matter where it is, no matter where it begins or where it ends, these 5 definitely have to be colored in. So we can apply that same thing here. Remember, far left, it counts all the way to here. Far right, it counts all the way to here. In both cases, these 5 are colored in. That's more or less Picross in a nutshell. Now, what do we do with these numbers here, where we have 2 numbers? This first row says we have 3 that are consecutively colored in, and then we have 3 more that are consecutively colored in. Now, between them, there has to be at least 1 square that's not colored in. So we have 3 consecutive squares colored in, at least 1 square that isn't, and then 3 more that are. Okay, so I already know how this one is arranged, but we're going to walk through it. Okay, let's assume that this square is colored in. That would be the 5th square in the first row. If we assume that, then we can't have a gap and then 3 more colored in. We don't have room. We also can't have a gap and then 3 more colored in before it. We don't have room. So this square has to not be colored in. The square can't be colored in because it wouldn't follow the rule that we have 3 consecutive, at least 1 square that's not, and then 3 more. So if we know that there's a gap here, and this is the last of the first one, the first 3, then we can go ahead and color these in. And if we have this gap here and we know that this is the first of the last 3, then we can go ahead and color this one in as well. There's a lot of logic here in Picross. I'm not going to continue doing this one here. I'm going to reset and pick it back up. Mostly because I don't like having to do it slow and explain and then speeding up. So you can do it along with me while I ramble. All right. I wanted to ramble today just a little bit about alt play. Use hints. No, we'll never use hints. Why am I taking forever to look at it? I wanted to ramble a little bit about alt play. Oops. I have it set up so that I need to change that. I'll change that after the next puzzle. Alt play still amazes me. It amazes me that people watch videos that I make. Not gonna lie. I've been doing this for what? Let's see. This is October. I've been doing this for at least 2.5 years. If we start in the 4th month, 4th, right? 4, 24, 14. Yeah. That's Alt Play's birthday, 4/24/14. I remember because they're all 4s. It still amazes me that 2.5 years later, people are actually watching videos. And it's not a lot of people, but, you know, it's enough. It's okay. It's a number that I'm okay with. It amazes me, and people are shocked. I don't know why people are shocked, but they are. They're shocked that I'm not as outgoing as that might seem, and I get kind of bashful when it's about my videos or stuff that I do. Like my girlfriend, I know my girlfriend was watching these videos. It was a pineapple. In case you didn't see it, you can see it down here on the bottom screen. You can see it. It's a pineapple. Every time my girlfriend says I saw your video, I'm like, what? Actually, let me, hang on. I need to go back. I want to go ahead and change the settings. Every time she tells me I saw your video, I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean you saw my, what? And I have to remember, oh yeah, I play video games on YouTube. I do Let's Plays. And she says she likes a few of them. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It still weirds me the hell out that people watch my videos, but dang it won't let me turn it off. Okay, it's fine. It's whatever. It's still pretty cool to me. And, I was in easy mode. I hate easy mode. Go back, and then we're gonna do normal. Got it. All right, let's get on this next puzzle. Let's get on the next puzzle since I can't change the way it's set up. No. I wonder if I could change it from here. No, I can't. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's see. This is going to be a fun one. Here's 1 and 8. I can speed through these because after a while you start to get used to seeing patterns, and you come to know that there's only one way to set up certain numbers, like the 1 and 8. There's only one way 1 and 8 can be arranged. 1 space and then 8. Same thing with 5, 1 and 2. 2 and 6, 8, 9. That can be done different ways, but we know this one and these, I think. 5, 1, 2. This is this one. This has to be 3. 1 has to be here. There's nothing here. Nothing. Ooh, this one could be. See, they tried to get me. They tried to stick me for my paper. This is 6. This is 2. 3. This one isn't. Here we go. There's 8. 5. Here we go. I don't know why I didn't do this one. There we go. This one is on a mirror. You can see there's a pattern that it goes down across this. But that's not the right way you should be solving them. You should still solve them using the numbers. This one. 2, 3, 5. Here. 5, 5. 5. I brought up alt play, and I know I got off track, but I was doing math. I brought up alt play because I've been thinking about, like I mentioned on Twitter. If you don't follow me on the Alt Play, it's Twitter. You should check out at the Alt Play. The link is always in the description below, so you can find it easily there if you want to, or you can type it out if you're cool like that. Hang on, this and this. Okay, what is that? Strawberry? Yep, strawberry. I've been thinking about putting Alt Play on my resume. Because, you know, like I said, I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I like to think that I've, at the very least, made progress. I won't say that my videos are great and entertaining and wonderfully edited and perfect graphics or anything. But I like to think that, at the least, I've made progress in video production and graphic production over the past 2 years, 2.5 years. It's what my degree is in. My bachelor's is what my bachelor's is in. So I feel like I should be amazing, but I'm not gonna put myself on that high horse. I'll settle for I made progress through the years. I'll go with that. Hang on. 2. Okay, these are done. Here you go. I've also been thinking about taking Alt Play to next level. I mentioned it, and a lot of people, you know, made jokes around about it. Not insulting me or anything, but, you know, they were joking around with me. I've been thinking about taking Alt Play to the next level, monetizing videos and things like that. Won't be stuff like this because, you know, Nintendo. You know how Nintendo is about their money. They want their money. But I've been thinking about it. And it obviously it'll be on things like the podcast, which just got uploaded the first episode today, so that'll give you a reference on what day it is. Things like the podcast or creative things and indie games as well. I know a lot of indie developers don't mind or care about monetizing their product. They just like for their product to get out, which I respect 100%. Hang on. Give me a second. I'm looking for something. There we go. Been thinking about it for a while. It's been something that's on my mind. Like I said, I've been thinking about putting Alt Play on my resume. Job hunting sucks. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Job hunting is trash. Hashtag trash bag. 2 means it has to be on this side. Can't be this one. Or this one. 3. 5. 3. Oop. Wait. Bring that back. Okay. Here's 3. This is done. This is 3. This is 3. Oh, this is done. Here we go. Back on improving production over the ages. People have asked me, you know, what kind of equipment do you use? I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna do the video where I go over all the specs on Exava's computer parts. For those of you not in the know, Exava is the name of my computer. It's named after a character in Magic the Gathering. From my favorite plane, Ravnica. From my favorite group, Rakdos, which is black and red. That's the color scheme for the whole area. Like right now, I haven't done a what's on my desk video in a while. But right now, everything on my desk is either majority black or red. So I named it Exava, which is one of the characters from there. What is this? Oh, Catchma. I don't like that at all. Let's do some more. Let's do some more Picross. Use hints. No, we don't ever. Stop asking me that. What was I talking about? Oh, I'm eventually gonna do the video where I talk about the computer specs and things like that. It's nothing fancy. To be very honest, it's a lot of older parts. I built the computer in 2015. I started buying things towards the end of October, I believe it was, and I put the computer together in December. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing special, nothing too expensive or anything like that. I think there's one piece that's expensive, and it's only because I was looking for something very specific when it came to the parts. And I've never been a person who trades value for money. Like, if it's something that you want, go for it. It's not wasting money if it's what you want, if it's what you're going to use. If it's what you need, it's not wasting money. So if you're going to use it, you're not wasting it. That's stupid. Who told you that? Who told you that? This one's actually a hard one because I'm not too sure where to go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's use the 1, 2, 3. No, it doesn't work. Oh, it does. So this one either is or isn't, but there has to be a space there. So this one is. Okay. Okay. That helped. That actually helped. Sometimes you gotta create on the fly. You gotta logic yourself before you can logic others. There we go. Yeah, we're solving it now, boy. 6. This one as well. Here and here. 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 These are this one. I mentioned on Twitter. This is why you should probably follow the alt play on Twitter, because you miss a lot of the stuff that's going on in the world of alt play. By the way, I'm not alt play, y'all. I'm just an alt player. Is what we call our adventurers. They are also alt players. Damn, don't remember where. Oh, I remember where I was going. I mentioned it's a lemon. I mentioned how on alt play, the alt play on Twitter, I wanted to do an AMA where you can ask me anything, and I'll answer questions. I'll answer the best questions, the coolest questions. I'll even give you guys a shout out. Hang on, 6, 3, 1, 1, 1. Okay. I wanted to do an AMA 2, 1, 1, 3. Perfect. I wanted to do an AMA for a while. Just had to get the questions come up. Had to get the questions. 5 here. Here's 4. 3. There we go. 6 here. 2. It can't be both of these, so almost messed up. It can't be that one though. 3. Oops. I guess that's right. Yeah, I guess that's right. Didn't mean to do that. I thought I need to figure out how to turn it off from. It should be like a free mode, I believe, where it lets you put the things wherever, but that doesn't mean it's right. That's how you're supposed to be playing Picross. You're not supposed to be having a computer check you. But that's okay. We make it do. We'll make it do, ladies and gents. 5. 6 here. 5. Here's 2. Man. I'm pretty sure in the playback it's gonna look like my mind is all over the place while I'm playing it. It's really not. It's really like you just gotta learn how to interpret info and let it tell you where you need to look next. 5 here. Here. Here? Yeah, it has to be. Stupid. There you go. 3, this one, and then this one. What is this, an apple? Oh, it's an orange. Oh, it's an orange. All right. Do another one. Look, ma, no hands. Let's see, 6 here. Oh, there's 9. There you go. 1 and 7. Let's see, I think this one should be... Yep. But back on the bashful bit. Yeah, I'm bashful about this. This is weird. Stop telling me you watch the videos. Just watch the videos. Like, it doesn't, like, after a while, I warm up. But when you tell me I saw your videos, trust me, in my mind, I'm trying to figure out which one of the several hundred videos on the channel you saw you watched. And I'm heavily anticipating you to tell me it's trash. Like, let's see. One of the Hearthstone videos, what was it? I don't remember which one it was. But it was a Tavern Brawl video. And my girlfriend said she watched that video. I was like, in my mind, I'm thinking, you don't play Hearthstone. I know it's a little bit confusing to you. But I'm thinking, yo, what? What? It's all. Oh no, it's just that one. What is that? That's not a pear, is it? What is that? Oh, it's a melon. It's just a generic melon. She said she watched that video. I was like, oh, could you show me which one? She played one of the Tavern Brawl videos. I was like, oh, did you understand it? And I think she said no, she didn't. And I started to explain it a little bit to her. And she said she liked she didn't understand the video. A lot of comments that I get is that a lot of people don't understand like the types of games I play, like this. I get it. Not everybody plays Picross. It's a very thinky game, which means it's already going to turn off a lot of people. But I explained the game to her. I broke it down into very general terms so that she can get it, like the creatures, how much damage they deal, how much it takes for them to die, things like that, and the effects. And she was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I explained, let's see, I told her, there's another video. See, I'm getting bashful now talking about it. Leave me alone. Go away, y'all. Y'all go away for a minute. Y'all go away. Y'all made me press the wrong button there. Hang on. Give me a second. I gotta get my life together. 2, blank. Okay. There's 4 here. Hang on. I want to focus on this now. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. All right. Let me see. What was it? It was the Deal Your Fate video. For those of you who don't know, the Deal Your Fate video of Tavern Brawl it has been my favorite video for a while. Sometimes I go back and watch it just because of everything that was happening at the time. I'll break it down for you guys just like I broke it down for her. Oops. Oh, I guess it's right. I guess that means I almost messed up my life here. Okay. Every week in Hearthstone, they have a mode called Tavern Brawl where they change up the rules of the game. They'll change one very small rule that in turn greatly affects the game. And for this week's brawl, it gave the creatures that you play. Shoot, I don't know where to go. Hang on. Okay. It gave the creatures that you play special effects. And you can choose which effect. Like you get, I believe, to pick from 4. I'll put it in the corner. There's gonna be some. I'll actually put it down here where this video is. You get to pick what happens when you play a certain thing or when one of your creatures dies. And I picked some of the things that happen when it dies. Namely, it makes it easier for you to get more energy to play more creatures because they all have certain costs. You can't just play whatever. You have to be able to pay energy to do it. Furthermore, there is a creature. His name is Kel'Thuzad. When creatures die, when creatures on your side of the table die, if Kel'Thuzad's on the table at the end of the turn, you get those creatures back. You get them back at full health. Nothing special about them unless they have something special. And I had to do math very quickly to figure out how can I pull this off because I'm behind. It gives you those bonus powers when things die or when they enter the table. When you start to lose. So I said, "Yo, I'm losing. I need to figure out what I need right now." Because if I can't figure this out, I'm going to lose. I don't like losing. I play to have fun, but I don't like losing. Nobody likes losing. It was cabbage. I'm talking about the thing I drew in Picross. Nobody likes losing. And I had Kel'Thuzad in my hand. He wasn't on the table yet. I said, there's no way for me to pull this off. There's no way for me to pull this off. I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose horribly. And I'm not just going to lose horribly. I'm going to lose on the channel. So what I did was I did some very quick math. Oh, and you have 75 seconds for each turn. Once you get to, I believe, a minute. 75 seconds, for those of you who don't know, is a minute and 15 seconds. Once you get to 60 seconds. Once you get to 60 seconds. Hang on. There we go. Once you get to 60 seconds, a countdown starts. And at the end of that countdown, your turn's over no matter what you've done so far. Your turn is over. It's the other person's turn. The 15-second timer started counting, and I entered panic mode. I entered panic mode pretty easily. And sometimes that's what I need. To be very honest, I need to stop. I need to not be given so much time. Put me on a time schedule, and I'll figure things out a lot faster than if you let me take my time. So the timer started, and I was like, yo, how am I going to do this? I had one. I already explained Kel'Thuzad. There is another guy. His name is Baron Riverdale. We'll just call him Riverdale. Or Rivendare, something like that. Rivendare says when something dies, if it has an effect that happens when it dies, it happens twice. So what I chose was the ability that will give you more energy when things die. And I had Rivendare out, and I played Kel'Thuzad. And I was like, okay, everybody's got to die. Everybody's got to die. Everybody go die, so I can play Kel'Thuzad. I played Kel'Thuzad after everybody died. Rivendare made everything happen twice, so I got twice as much energy as I should have. And then everybody came back. Everybody on my side came back, but the opponent's side was done. And I explained that to my girlfriend, and she was like, "That's crazy. That's I don't know the game like that, but the way you explained it makes sense, and I can see why you're laughing. How you're laughing in the video, because I was laughing like a madman, partially because I had a headache after doing the math too quickly. So like it's weird. Like back to the main reason I was telling that story. Y'all should have skipped ahead. I'm gonna have a thing to say skip ahead here. The main reason I was telling that story, it's still weird for me to say that people watch my videos and stuff. It's a weird feeling for me to have, knowing people watching. Again, not 1 million people, not even 1,000, not even 500, but it's weird and it's nice. It's a nice feeling to have. I think I'm going to call it a wrap here. I've done, 10 puzzles? 10 by 10s? Over 25 minutes? Yeah, I think I can call it a wrap here. This is fun. I'm most likely going to have more sessions where I'm just sitting and solving Picross puzzles regularly. Ooh. I'm tired now, though. And like I said, job hunting sucks. So I'm going to go handle that for a little bit. If you guys enjoyed this video and would love to see more, all you have to do is hit that red button below this video, That's that subscribe button. Also, someone is asking me, why do I do this? I said, that's because I'm using my parentheses. I'm using my parentheses when I talk like this. If you write that sentence out and then you put parentheses around here, it makes sense grammatically. So let's do that again. You guys enjoyed this video and would love to see more. All you have to do is hit that red button below this video. That's that subscribe button. And I'll do my best to make sure you guys get to see more Picross, more puzzles, and everything else that Alt Play has to offer. Thank you guys for checking this out, and I will catch you guys later with more here on Alt Play. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe so that you can see more as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching.